Hey, good evening, Midwest Survivor. Time for dinner chat. So first off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's checking out the YouTube channel, checking out the Facebook post, checking out the Lemonade post, the TikTok post, the Facebook shorts, the YouTube shorts, and also checking out the YouTube community. Be sure to click like and subscribe. We need 40 more subscribers to the channel, so be sure to subscribe. Also too, I am starting up the Midwest Survivor coaching. And let me go over that real quick here. So Midwest Survivor rebuilding and recovery coaching. So what that entails, and I'll go over this here. So Midwest Survivor rebuilding and recovery coaching. I want to take you from just surviving to thriving and being healthy and wealthy. So our mission statement is helping individuals rebuild their lives after emotional abuse, toxic relationships, family dysfunction, church and leadership abuse, divorce, major life transitions through practical coaching, encouragement, accountability, hope, and transparency. So here's the things that we're going to offer. One-on-one coaching, recovery and rebuilding strategies, boundary setting and confidence building, goal setting and accountability, guidance through major life transitions, personal growth and resilience coaching, faith-informed support for those who want it. So here's my promise and guarantee to you. You have survived what tried to break you. Now it's time to rebuild your life to the life that you always deserved. So always remember one thing. You didn't get this way overnight. You won't get fixed overnight. But together with me coaching you, I will help you become stronger, healthier, and you will not only go from surviving, but you will go to thriving, to being healthy, to being wealthy, wealthy in state of mind, wealthy in health, and a wealthy outlook on life. So that's my guarantee and my promise to you with Midwest Survivor, rebuilding and coaching. So our dinner chat topic tonight is one that's very near and dear to my heart. If I can get it pulled up here. So, why some people never want you to change. So, I live here in the Midwest, and one of the biggest things that people have issues with is change. They don't like change in any format. They don't like to change the way they do things. They don't like to change their thinking. They don't like change in their towns. They don't like changing their food. They just don't like change in general. And change is a good thing. Change is the inevitability of life. And here's some reasons why people never want you to change. Excuse me. Have you ever noticed the moment that you start talking about setting boundaries, that you start taking care of yourself, that you start becoming a healthier, more emotional person, that certain people seem uncomfortable? They accuse you of all these things. You know, they accuse you of changing. You know, they say that you're selfish. They say that you're too sensitive. You know, or maybe they simply begin pulling away. And let me just say, if you have experienced that, you're not alone. The truth is that your growth often reveals things that other people would rather not face. So let's talk about why that happens. So change challenges the status quo. Change challenges mediocrity. Change challenges other people who are comfortable, complacent, and full of apathy to analyze and recognize things about themselves that they don't want to see. Every relationship has a pattern to it. People become comfortable with the roles that people play. You know, maybe you were the peacemaker. Maybe you were the rescuer. Maybe you were the one who never said no. The one who always apologized first, the one who carried everybody else's problems. When you begin changing those patterns, the relationship changes too. Not everyone welcomes that change. Sometimes people don't miss the old you because you were happier. They miss the old you because you were easier to control. So, healthy growth, healing removes their comfort, and more importantly, healing removes their control. Healthy growth often makes unhealthy people uncomfortable. Why? Because your boundaries expose the places where they benefited from your lack of them, and more importantly, you getting stronger reveals their weaknesses. If someone has always expected unlimited access to your time, your money, your emotions, or your forgiveness, your healing changes everything. Suddenly you're saying no. You're saying, no, that does not work for me. I deserve respect. I've earned respect. For healthy people, that's encouraging. For controlling people, it feels like rejection. Sometimes growth reveals their stagnation. And this is not true for everyone, but sometimes your progress becomes a mirror to people's inadequacies. When people see you overcoming fear, rebuilding your confidence, and making healthier decisions for your life, it may remind them of the changes that they've been avoiding. Instead of becoming inspired, they become defensive, self-destructive, and also they can also start to destroy you. Not because you've done something wrong, but because your growth reminds them of where they are standing still. And that's why you'll sometimes hear comments like, you've changed. You think you're better than everyone now. You've forgotten where you've come from. Unhealthy people will criticize, destroy, and be self-destructive towards your growth. Healthy people will celebrate your growth, encourage your growth, and help you grow. Growth sometimes costs relationships. One of the hardest realities of rebuilding your life is accepting the fact that not everybody wants to rebuild with you. Some relationships are built on the shared values. Others are built on shared dysfunction. And when that dysfunction disappears, the friendship and the relationship goes too. And that's painful. But losing unhealthy relationships can create space for healthier ones. Growth sometimes requires making room for people who appreciate the person that you're becoming, not just the person you used to be. So here's some things that are important. Stay humble, but keep growing. Growth should never make us arrogant, vain, self-righteous, or critical of other people. We all have room to learn. We all make mistakes. But humility does not mean staying small to make other people comfortable. It means continuing to grow while treating others with kindness, respect, and love. You don't have to become bitter because someone doesn't support your journey. You just have to keep going on your journey regardless of their feelings or their opinions of you. Build a new circle. One of the most important parts of healing is discovering people who celebrate progress instead of trying to fear it. Healthy friends encourage your boundaries. Healthy family members cheer for your success. Healthy relationships inspire growth instead of demanding conformity and complacency. These people are people worth waiting for and letting them into your life. So if you are uncomfortable because someone is becoming healthier, becoming more confident, becoming more peaceful, becoming more emotionally mature, do not let that stop you. You're not becoming someone different. You're becoming the person that you were always meant to be. And not everyone's going to understand your journey. Not everyone's going to applaud your growth. And that's acceptable. Because your purpose isn't to make everybody comfortable. Your purpose isn't to be what everybody wants you to be. Your purpose isn't always to make everybody happy. Your purpose is to become healthy, strong, confident, keep healing, keep growing, keep moving forward. The right people will not fear your transformation. They will celebrate it, encourage it, and help you transform. So here's a topic to think about. Has anyone ever told you that you've changed after you started setting healthy boundaries or improving your life? How did you respond, and what did you learn from that experience and how they perceived you? So encourage one another. Let's help one another. You know, your story might be the one story to help somebody grow, change, and begin their journey towards healing. So Midwest Survivor, as always, stay healthy, be healthy, stay strong, get strong, be strong. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Breakfast Bits. Have a good evening.